Welcome back to Randonautica. As we did it more and more, we have discovered very sinister things about this app. I've had my house broken into from using this app. It's just all rocks that I can't see under the snow. That is one of the creepiest things I have ever heard. Hands down, that is one of the creepiest things I have ever heard. Hello? Who's back there? That's about all I need for oh! Guys, you saw it in the title. I can't believe it. I haven't spoken these words in months. But welcome back to another Randonautica. I'm your host, Dan, and if you're new here, there we go, fiddling with my words. If you're new here, make sure you go down there, do me a gigantic favor, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, share this video with a friend or family member on your social media if you really enjoy it, and let me know that you are ready for tonight's video by going down in the comments and writing, let's see, we always used to do this. Hashtag, no, forget the hashtag. Rando is back, kind of. Exactly like that. Rando is back, kind of. Write that in the comments if you're ready for today's video. But guys, as you can see, and as I'm saying right now, I am doing Randonautica. This has been a very tough, long, heavily deliberated decision. I swore off Randonautica a few months back and never wanted to do it again. And now I apparently have changed my mind. I don't know why that is. I don't know. I just want to give it a shot. See if the Randonautica landscape has changed or what. But if you're not familiar with Randonautica, let me fill you in really, really quick. Randonautica is a phone app that supposedly leads you to certain secret locations based on what you want to find. It works very simply. You open up the app, there is a button to press that generates what's called an intent. So you're supposed to think, in our case, we say what we want to find. For example, I want to find an egg. So I would open up the app, press the button, and think, visualize, or speak my intent, which is egg. If luck has it, it'll spit out what's a point on the map, on literally Google Maps, of where we should go. So we follow that point and see if it leads us to an egg or something that has to do with it. I don't know. It started off as a way to kill time, but as we did it more and more, we have discovered very sinister things about this app. I have been stalked myself. I've had my house broken into from using this app. It's been an absolute mess. The entire saga is, I think, still on this channel. If not, it's on our Randonautica re-upload channel, which should be linked in the description. It's been a wild ride using Randonautica, which, begs the question, why am I even doing this again? I don't know. I literally do not have a good reason to tell you. I wish I did. I wish I could be like, this is a reason why I'm doing Randonautica again. I don't know, guys. I don't know. I just was like, maybe I should try it again. Maybe I should give it another shot. Maybe I should see if the landscape has changed at all since when I did it before, because it's been months since I've done Randonautica. Now, haunted camping is not going anywhere. I will still be doing haunted camping. I intend to be doing haunted camping for a long, long while. So don't worry, this is not going to become a Randonautica only channel again. It's not going to happen. But if you guys like the video, we will be doing Randonautica. This is a test run. Got to see if the audience, you guys, respond to it well. We'll go from there. But if you want me to drop another Randonautica, make sure to go in there, leave a like on this video. That is crucial because I will drop another Randonautica if this video hits 400 likes, 350 likes. Let's go for an easy number for the first one. So if this video hits 350 likes, I'll drop another Randonautica. If it doesn't, I'll never do Randonautica again. At least for not another 6 months. But all right, guys, I am freezing. We're gonna get in the car. We're gonna set the first intent. All right, guys, so I'm in the car warming up my fingers because it's colder than I expected. It was 30 degrees out, or it is 30 degrees out, which, you know, there's a warm 30 degrees and a cold 30 degrees, and it is definitely the latter of the two. I thought it was going to be a warm 30 degrees today. I was wrong, or maybe it is until I went outside and stood out there for, you know, 5-10 minutes setting up the camera. But all right, we're going to set up our first intent. I'm going to try and keep this video a little bit quicker paced today. Well, kind of. Never mind. I'm not going to explain what that means. You'll see, maybe. Dude, it feels so weird coming back and doing Randonautica. I'm not going to lie. It feels like I haven't done this in centuries, and I'm trying to figure out what I need to do again. Like, I don't know. It's really weird. So we got the Randonautica app, which apparently I need to sign up for this now. I don't remember ever signing up for Randonautica before. I thought you could just like open up and use it, but now you have to log in. What the dude, they completely changed the app. It's like, look, it's like it's got like a little intro video and everything. No way. What is this? Dude, I have not seen this. They have completely redone and updated this app since the last time I used it. That took me off guard. It's kind of showing like how to use it. My intention is, you know, and it's showing like what to do. Engaging, blah blah blah. Wow, okay. All right. So that's we don't need to watch that. We know what to do. We're going to set this radius wide today, as wide as we can get it on the free version, because there's a free version and a paid version. I use the free version because I'm cheap. So we can set our radius for 10 kilometers, and that's what we're going to do. We're going to use up every bit of that, which encompasses a good amount of area anyways. All right, run out of owl tokens. Claim the owl tokens. All right, guys, so my first intent today is going to be welcome back, just because, you know, that seems like a good one. Welcome back. Claim my free owl tokens. I got them. Oh wow, dude, no way. They completely redid this app. This is crazy, dude. They put like, I got a car pulling in here. I don't know who it is. There's some random guy. He's pulling in like a jackass though. Weird. So they completely redid this app. Like, you can like post pictures of your adventures and stuff and the things you find. Okay, enough of me talking about that. But yeah, that's crazy. Abandoned burn place. Well, that's cool. It's like Randonautica has its own social media thing now. Anyways, doesn't matter. Let's get into it and set our first intent. So welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. See if it pops up. Calculating Randonaut coordinates. Scanning your area for anomalies. Processing. All right, we got our first point. Awesome, yeah, dude. We got our very first point. What's this guy doing? Dude, this is weird. Try not to let him know that I'm filming him, but it didn't work too well. He looked back and saw me like with the camera, but maybe it's not too weird. He's going to walk on these trails, but the thing is like he's got like the trails are completely filled with snow. It looks like maybe there's been like 1 or 2 people who've gone down them, but this dude has like Vans on, and that's it. Vans and a light jacket. Like, dude, why would you walk through this snow? Like, I got boots on. Like, I would think everybody who's going to go out and walk has boots on, but Whatever. See, dude, my paranoia from Randonautica is already manifesting itself. All right, so we got a point. It's a little ways away. We're gonna drive out there, see what we find, see what welcomes us back. Yeah, let's get to it. All right, I'm cruising out here. Got a random car thought. Look, there's no traffic. There's no traffic, so I can film and drive with no hands. It's acceptable. It's legal. No, I'm just kidding. But who's had this? Who's had this Dr. Pepper Blackberry Zero Sugar, or just Dr. Pepper Blackberry in general? This is not a paid advertisement, but this stuff is so good. Like, if you have not had Dr. Pepper Blackberry yet, for real, go out and get it. Like, this stuff's insane. Yeah, I've been drinking a ton of it, and yeah, because I'm on a diet and stuff, trying to lose some weight. Actually, I am successfully losing some weight, but so yeah, I've been on a big zero sugar diet, and it's been working so good. But we are about 5 minutes out from our spot, so yeah, I just got bored driving and was like, I'll talk about this Dr. Pepper and how great it is. But I'll see you guys when we get there. All right, we are headed out to right over here, right here. It's the point is literally between these two trees. So yeah, we'll see if there's anything out here. And this is welcome back again. That's the name of this intent, or the intent that we did. And it's cold. I got some wind kicking up. Hopefully it's not ruining the audio for you guys, because that would suck and make me very, very upset. But yeah, we are out here at least. Yeah, I definitely have to throw a little windsock on my camera mic, or dead cat it's called on my camera though. All right, so the point is, I think right here we are in at least the vicinity of the point. So yeah, we're gonna look around, and it's interesting because one of the main things we always get intense at is picnic tables. We always get intense at picnic tables. They're always sitting around there. So that's the first thing I check. Man, there's a lot more footprints than I thought would be out here today. A lot more people walking in these conditions. Looks like somebody was skiing or something right there. That's cool. Here we go. This is what we do. We go around, we film random things and hope that little items get left behind that fit our intent. Man, snow is kind of deep. Some good exercise though out here walking around. If this was the winter, or the winter. If this was the summer, I definitely have to pump the well, pump the pump. I always have to do all of them. I always have to check whenever I find a pump. I always have to pump it. All right. Welcome back. You have found nothing. Which, I mean, that's the case sometimes. Like, you don't always find stuff doing Randonautica. It's not a guaranteed thing that you're going to find something all like doing Randonautica. Like, it's very, very hit or miss sometimes. So yeah, it's sometimes a game of chance. I was just looking because the conservation police just drove by. But they're driving away. I thought I was gonna be like, thought they were gonna like kick me out and be like, "Hey, it's closed there." Yeah, he's still going. He's all the way down there. I don't know if you can see him. So yeah, sometimes we find nothing. Sometimes we find some crazy stuff. Sometimes we find a stalker. But Yeah. Right now, I'm not seeing anything. In our rule of thumb, some people say, like, when you get to a point that you need to search within 500 feet of the point, that just sounds like an excessive amount of time to me. I'm not doing that. Straight up. I'm not going to search 500 feet around the point. That's too much. It's going to take all day. So I do 100 feet. So, like, if the point is there, then I'll look like around there. I'll probably go check out those trees. I'll check out the edge of this up to the brush. But yeah, if we don't find anything, then so be it. I'm not going to go search through the fields. See if there's anything out here. Nothing, just sticks and garbage. Wait a second. Now, why did I kick that? Kick it again to get the snow off of it. It's not working. That kind of worked. I accidentally hit the record button instead of the ISO button. It's an owl. Got a hole in its head and the hole in the bottom of it. I almost got my finger stuck in. It's an owl, though. Dude, I literally thought that was like, I saw it in the snow. I literally thought it was like a pine cone or a dog turd or something. I didn't even put two and two together that it might actually be something. An owl. Huh. Go figure. Welcome back, and we get the symbol of Randonautica. Dude, that's okay. Okay, that's a find, right? That's a find. Like, yeah, our first thing we get is, like, literally, if you're unfamiliar with Randonautica, the symbol of the app is an owl. So to put in welcome back and then find this weird owl trinket sitting by the tree that I almost missed. Okay, I'll take it. You know, that's a good start. That's a good first intent. Oh man. Now I'm gonna get back to the car, warm my hands up, and we'll set intent number 2. Back in the car, as you can see. Dude, I literally tell you guys the most pointless stuff. Hey guys, guess what? I'm back in the car. Like, man, sorry. I need to quit doing that. It probably doesn't annoy you guys, but it really annoys me when I'm like editing the video and it's just me saying all this pointless stuff like, back in the car. All right, guys, I'm out of the forest, and it's like it's very obvious where I am. All right, we're warming up our hands. So yes, success is to be had with the first intent. Nothing too crazy, but an owl. And all this stuff is going in the trash. Actually, let me know in the comments. What should I do with all this stuff? Because it's not going to get like it. Let's say, for the sake of argument, I start doing Randonautica as much as I did before. You know, put out a few videos a week of Randonautica. Hun camping isn't going anywhere. Don't worry. But I put out a few videos a week of Randonautica, okay? When I did that before, I accumulated a lot of stuff that I found. In fact, I accumulated an excessive amount. Like, I had 2 good-sized boxes just filled with BS from Randonautica. And eventually, I gave some of it away, and I threw the rest away. So what should I do with my intents? Should I go back to doing giveaways again? I used to do like live stream giveaways. Should I do that again? Or should I just throw it all in the trash? Or should I donate it to Goodwill, even though it's probably where all this crap came from in the first place? Yeah, I don't know. I'm probably just going to throw it away because I like I said, I accumulated way too much the first run through of Randonautica. I'm not doing it again. Okay, that out of the way. Definitely a successful first intent of welcome back, and yeah, you know, I'm very happy with that one. It gave us a really good intent. It took us to a great point. My camera battery's flashing at me. I'm gonna switch out the battery, and then we'll set our next intent. Okay, I actually just plugged in the camera instead to charge it a little bit. I brought extra batteries with, but still. So we're gonna set our next intent, and this one is gonna be what comes next. Got Randonautica going. What are you doing? What is this? Got our next one up. No, we don't have our next one up. Why are you misbehaving, Randonautica? There we go. What comes next? What comes next? What comes next? See what we get. There's another car. Who's this? Some guy. What comes next? All right, got another point. Again, a good distance away. I think I've been here before. Yes, I know where this is. I know exactly where this is. And you guys, you long-term viewers, will probably know exactly where this is too. Because we've been here before more than once. For Randonautica. We have definitely been here. This isn't good, dude. This is not good. Alright, let's run it. Alright, I'm keeping the car on for this one, guys. So I pulled up. This is not the place I thought it was. Thankfully, that was a false alarm. So I'm very happy though that this was not the place that I thought it was. I thought it was somewhere else. I don't even know why I freaked out, because I should have known that, like, I wasn't even. Oh wow, this is, dude. I don't even know why I freaked out, because I should have known. I'm not in the same place. Okay, there's this forest that we've been to that we've called it the Cult Forest. And I have gotten many intents there. We found crazy stuff there. And I thought that's where I was going. But, because it looked similar on the map. But I don't know why it didn't click with me. I'm not even in the same area the Cult Forest is. I'm probably an hour away from the Cult Forest, and like I freaked out for a little bit. I'm like, dude, what is going on? But so I pulled up here with a sigh of relief. But I get out of my car, and immediately I hear something. I hear something coming from down that way, down that road. There's a gate right there, so the road's gated off. The point's right here at this tree. There's a train coming too. I'm sure you guys can hear it. The point's right here at this tree. And I hear something like coming down the road. It was like really, really, really weird. So I just right away I started filming. Like I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's anything. It could just be the wind. But I was like, I'm gonna start filming just in case. So yeah, but our point is right here. Right by this tree. I think the point actually is the tree. So footprints, kind of odd. I think those are footprints. No, those don't look like, those look like animal prints. Like, look at that. Like, yeah, that looks like animal tracks. It's not look like footprints. So let's look around here. I don't want to have to. Oh, there's a train all the way over there that was just making all that noise. I don't know if you guys can kind of see it or not. Yeah, you guys can see it right there. This train going through the night. That's cool. All right. Let's take a look around the spot. Maybe we'll find something. Car coming up too. Kind of weird. They started slowing down when they saw me. I don't know. Maybe they just slowing down for the curb, but whatever. So this is what I'm talking about. This is what I was talking about. Like, here's the gate that's blocking this place off. And when I pulled up, I got out of the car, and I heard what sounded like, I don't know what it was. I don't even know if it was anything. But I heard something coming from like down this road. And yeah, I don't, like I said, I don't know what it was. It could have just been the wind. It is kind of windy out. But yeah, I'm thankful that I don't have to go down there. So let's go take a look around here. So yeah, the point is here, and the point is what comes next. Let's check around the tree like per usual. Maybe something could have gotten buried in the snow, possibly. Let's check on these rocks, or around these rocks. Make sure maybe something got set up on this ledge, quite possibly. Feeling much better now that I got my gloves on. That's for sure. A lot of footprints out here too. So a lot of people have been out here after the snow. A lot of animal tracks too, though. Let's check out these rocks first. Maybe there's something here. Maybe not. All right. Oh, what's that? Oh, those. I got excited when it's just berries. It's berries. More berries. Are those edible? Guys, are those edible? We don't have Max here right now. Max would definitely eat the berries if he was here. But I am not as brave. I think those are edible, but I'm also not sure. Oh! Oh, dude, what the? Yo! I don't know what I don't know what that was. I told you I heard something. That dude, I don't know what that was though. That came from way far over there. That came from, let me see if I can brighten it up enough for you guys to see. Yeah, it sounded like it came from that tree line way over there. Or something. That was very faint, but loud enough I could hear it over the car. All right, let's keep looking. I gotta keep my eye out over there though. If we don't find anything, maybe up here. Oh, dude, I don't want to. Kind of worried about stepping on these rocks because I can't see them, so I'm not too sure of my footing. I don't know if I'm gonna trip or hit a slick spot. Ah. Oh, what's that? There's something. What is this? Get over in the light. What the? Oh, I need to take off my glove. The black is contrasting too hard with the leather of my glove. Hey, is it like a deer? Yeah, it looks like a deer with those googly eyes on it. What the? Hello? Someone out there? Get in the car. So yeah, this is weird. This is like a little, feels like it's made out of wood. Googly-eyed deer. Yeah, I think this is definitely carved out of some type of wood. No, it is 100%. Yeah, it's wood. But the weird thing is, the really weird thing is, if you can see this, let me turn up the ISO momentarily. Actually, I don't even know if that'll help. It's going to be too many things for the camera to focus on. Anyways, I'll try and describe it as best as I can. So this looks like it has been repainted. That's kind of odd, but not the oddest thing, you know, we've ever encountered. But it looks like it wasn't always a googly-eyed black deer. It looks like it's been repainted. The body lines aren't very sharp. There's definitely blotches on the bottom of this, and these googly eyes look like they've just been, you know, glued on or stuck on with adhesive, like adhesive on the back of them. Very odd. Very, very odd. Is there any symbolism behind a black deer? If there is, let me know down in the comments. I would like to know, because a lot of these guys, a lot of these stalkers that are sometimes on Randonautica use a lot of symbolism, and I just want to make sure, you know, I'm not getting involved with that with them again, and they're not leaving this stuff out. And I don't know what that was, dude. I don't know what that was. I sat around here. I had my window cracked as I was swapping out batteries and stuff to see if I could hear whatever made that noise out there. I didn't hear it again. Yeah, that was odd too. Very, very weird. Getting my flashlight charging. Everything needs to be charged. I will be honest. If it's not evident, I forgot to charge everything. Whoops. If you are a viewer of the channel, you will know that it's not uncommon. All right, so we got our second point and found a second intent, or second object at our intent. So that's cool. Our third intent is going to be new beginnings. So I'm hoping that if I'm doing Randonautica again, there is new beginnings. So our third intent is going to be new beginnings. So let's see what we get. Got the owl flying. New beginnings. 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 What are we getting? Still flying. All right, we got one. Again, this is like super far. Yeah, this is super far. Shit, I don't even know where this plate. Wait, okay. All right, dude, we got a trip ahead of us, straight up. We have a trip ahead of us. I think I might actually go live while traveling from here to there, because it's gonna be like 15-20 minute drive. So yeah, I think I'm gonna go live. Maybe not. I don't know. You'll know if I do. Maybe not. I don't know. All right, I'm gonna get going. Stalling right now, and we'll see if there's any new beginnings out there. I pulled up at the next point. It's definitely gotten a little bit windier out here, that's for sure. I gotta go down a path a little ways. I want to walk through this. Oh, yeah, it's cold out. Okay, yeah, it's cold. Man. Hopefully the point isn't too far away. It's right in the middle of this trail, just like a little ways up. It's really not far. Welcome. Thank you, graffiti log. Thank you for welcoming me. Dude, it's cold out here. It is cold out here, and it is creepy out here. So dark. Man. I never really get used to it either, being out in like the darkness. You'd think so with camping and everything else, but sometimes it's just, never get used to it. Let me check my phone. I think we're either at the point or about to be at the point. Okay. Yeah, it's like 10 feet, 20 feet up this way. So this is about where the point is. Yeah, I don't see anything yet. Not seeing anything at all. Bunch of cars. We're far out in the country. I'm surprised how busy this road is. There is a lot of traffic out here. It's so loud too. It's like all these cars sound like jet planes almost. I don't know why. Maybe because it's just wide open Illinois fields, flat as can be. Where'd that come from? Hello? Yo! Dude, what was that? It sounded like, I don't know, like something breaking, like a stick breaking maybe? Something bigger than that, right up here. Hey, is anyone out here? Dude, what is that? Nah, dude, no, absolutely not. I just heard straight up laughing coming from down there. I just heard like, huh, huh, huh. I can't do it. I just heard straight up laughing though, like somebody, like an evil type, like laugh, dude, coming from the darkness right up there. Yeah, nope, absolutely not. Hey, who's out there? Somebody back there? Yeah, no way. Dude, I'm out of here. What? Oh, I don't know what that was. That sounded like, I don't know if that's a person back there or like if that's something. I am not about to mess around with that though. I don't know what that is. What or who that is. Focus. Why are you not focusing? Oh, because I have the ISO done. Dude, what was that? I heard that stick, so that must have been related. So that's got to be something out there. Because at first, like, all right, maybe it was like, a ghost or something. Because when we're camping, we hear a lot of sticks breaking, but then followed by that laugh, dude, like, nah. No, I am not about that. I'm not about that at all. I'm trying just to back up because I don't. Thought I heard something coming from down there. Now I'm trying just to back up because I don't want, I don't want to have my back to whomever's down there longer than I have to. What was that? Dude, I think that's somebody waiting for me down there. Or it's just, a coincidence. There's people down there laughing, skiing or something. And I heard them, and maybe I scared them as much as they scared me when I was like, hey, is anybody back there? Maybe they're worried like I'm a cop, they're gonna get in trouble. Because I think technically this place is closed for the night. But I don't know, man. That's really weird that they didn't respond if it was somebody out there. Very, very weird. I think I'm safe to have my back to it. All right, back in the car I go. Dude, I have been sitting here for a little while now because I was trying to see if like anything or anyone would appear coming from down the path, and it's just been like quiet. Nothing has shown up at all. I don't know why that freaked me out so much. Probably because like I'm just doing Randonautica. Like, if you guys don't understand like what's going on, why I'm freaking out about something like that, it's like, well, one, I am on a very dark path at night by myself, just walking into the darkness, not knowing what's out there. And then I hear, something like a stick break or something snap, it sounded like, and then a laugh coming from the darkness where I couldn't see. And that was weird. So of course I'm gonna be like, no, like no, thanks. But no, that was not fun. That was not fun, man. So interesting though. I gotta look into this area because maybe there could be some like haunted activity. Maybe this place could be haunted. I know there's a lot of like spots around here, like little pockets of forest, abandoned houses all around this area that are supposedly haunted. So could that be what it is? I don't know. If it is, we should go camping out here. But if not, and it's some like psychopath waiting down the trail, like, I don't know, that's too big of a coin for me to flip tonight. I want to find out. But all right, guys, we're gonna move on from that. I'm still gonna run some more intense tonight. Don't worry, I'm still running more intense. This is not the end of the evening. All right, so that was New Beginnings, or what comes next. I forget my intent sometimes. So we did Welcome Back, What Comes Next, right? New Beginnings. Was that the intent I just said for this one? I don't know, but if that's the New Beginnings, I don't like it. Then again, I don't know if that's what I said. Dude, I've said this 1,000 times, but I have the memory of a goldfish. I don't remember anything longer than 15 seconds. Doesn't matter. We're going to move on to the next intent. And now I had these separated. I had 2 stacks of intents that I wanted to do. Some during the day and some during at night, because I was trying to do half day, half night. Although I got a late start, and it's going to be mostly at night now. I did have 2 separate ones, but now we're getting into the night intents. And the first one we're going to do is what lies in the dark. So I'm going to try that intent first. I'm going to try that for my first official night intent, what lies in the dark. We'll see if we get anything good. So what lies in the dark? What lies in the dark? What lies in the dark? Man, I can't wait to get home tonight, even though it's probably going to be pretty late. Big bowl of chili and some grilled cheese. Done. All right, we got an intent. Again, it's a drive. It's definitely a drive. But you know what? That's what we're doing tonight. We're cruising. We're going on the long hauls. So I'm definitely gonna have to put on my coat for this next one, because it is so cold out now. It's unreal. It's just like that wind kicked up, and it's over with. Alrighty, let's head there, and we'll see what lies in the dark. So we pulled up to our first bust of the evening. So yeah, I pulled up here, and there is a gate that is just across this area, and the point is all the way back where you see that light. Yeah, so I'm not walking that far. If I can't drive up there, yeah, I'm not walking that far. And at night, I also make sure, like at night, I always make sure to check, like I go to road view and check, like, to make sure there is no gates, you know, or anything that would obstruct me. And it didn't show a gate or anything on here, but apparently I was mistaken. So yeah, this is our first bust of the evening. But what can we do? We're gonna set we're gonna set the same point, or the same intent for a different point, and hope for a different point, and yeah, head somewhere else. But yeah, it kind of sucks. I want to know what's back there, but I'm not curious enough to travel on foot all the way back there. And there's like some electrical substation right here too. I don't know what. You can't really. Hold on. Let me bump this up. Yeah, there's like some electrical substation right there. There might be a solar farm or something. I don't know. There's high voltage stickers all over it, and for some reason that really freaks me out. So yeah, I don't really want to walk by the electrical substation the entire way. It's straight up, dude. Like, that would freak me out. Like, just hearing just bzzz the entire walk back. No, I don't like that. So I'm trying to just back in here real quick, and then set another point. There we go. Get off the road for a second, because I don't want to just be sitting in the road. But yeah, dude, that sucks. But it happens sometimes, you know, like stuff like that where we're not like fully prepared, or like you just can't anticipate. Like I try and, you know, make sure the locations that I'm going to are accessible as best as I can. But yeah, sometimes it just, you know, just doesn't work. All right, I'm gonna get Randonautica. Actually, I'm gonna skip this process. I'm gonna get Randonautica pulled back up. The intent was what lies in the dark, and we're gonna go to our next point. I am on my way to the next points. I got it set. It's not too far away, about 10 minutes, 8 minutes now, and it looks like it's by a river. So we shall see. I don't think, have we gotten any bodies of water yet? I don't think so. Maybe we did. I don't know. Doesn't matter. It's by a river. I don't know. I guess we'll see. I did triple check though, and it does not look like. And then again, the gates on that one I just went to, the gates weren't even on the map. Like, they hadn't built the gates yet, and now there was the gates. So I need to get an e-bike. That's on my to-buy list, is an e-bike. I got a nice bike carrier at home, so I want to get an e-bike. And then when we come up to places like that, I just take the e-bike off the car, jump on it, we ride back and check it out. It'd be very useful for like camping and stuff too. Oh, we're going through like some small town. Huh, I wonder what this place is. Yeah, it's just a tiny little country town. It's cool. I love places like this. There's tiny little towns. And they got the Casey's. If you guys don't know what Casey's is, if you live in the Midwest, there is a chain of gas stations called Casey's. And Casey's gas stations, they're famous for their pizza. Like, you can go there and you can order pizza at the gas station. It's actually pretty good. Like, they got their taco pizza, which is like what they're like known for, is this taco pizza, and it's fire, dude. It's so good. But yeah, they're known for cheap like pizza, but it's like it's better than what you'd expect for a gas station. Or you can go in and just get the slices. And yeah, they're everywhere in the Midwest. Almost every single small town has a Casey's. And yeah, phenomenal pizza. But I think that's just because I'm from the Midwest. Where I've spent most of my life, we didn't have a Casey's. So my buddies and I would always like drive far out of the city just to go to Casey's, just to go get their pizza. Yeah, it was always fun. And they're always open 24 hours. So some of them have pizzas for 24 hours, some of them don't. So we always go like late at night to the ones that had the 24-hour pizza. And I don't know, it was cool. And now we're out of the small town. Just that little rant that little spiel that I went on. That's how quickly we were in and out of the small town. But all right, guys, I'm gonna concentrate on driving. The road is dark and it is wet, so I'm worried that it might ice over soon because it just like misted out for a little while. So yeah, I am going to quit talking, pay attention, and I'll see you guys when we get there. And hopefully when we pull up, I'll have a lot better news that we're successful in getting in this time. All right, where's my light? Where's my light? I had to take my light off. There we go. I had to take my light off to be able to set the camera on the windshield. So this intent was what lies in the dark, and the intent actually is back here, but as you can see, it's very narrow. I didn't really want to park there just in case somebody else came through, which I highly doubt that's going to be the case, but you know, just in case, you never know. And of course, like when you do something like that, that's always, you know, when somebody's like, oh, I'm going to come through here. So but this, I don't know what this place is. It's we just came through another small town. Don't try that in a small town. Just came through another. I'm sorry, that's not that funny. It's just that one country song. It's like, don't try that in a small. I don't know, something like that. Whatever. It's funny. It made me laugh. I guess it's just my own stupid joke. Anyways, so I don't know what this place is. I came through a small town again, and this is like on the outskirts. I don't know if this is like a park, a forest, because there's like a bunch of trees over that way, like dense trees, and like a river runs through here. So I don't know if this is like a forest or it's like a place that I'm not even supposed to, like, allowed to be. I really don't know. There's a gate out there, but it was open, and it said open until midnight right above it. So I'm guessing I can be here. But the point was right here, right by the shore, and lo and behold, there's a picnic table. But what lies in the dark? So so there's a picnic table chained to a fence. So this has got to be some type of forest preserve, I would imagine. Yeah, this looks like. Hello? I heard something from over there. It almost sounded like a voice coming from over there. All right, let's see what we can find and get out of here. It's cold. I'm hearing things. I'm scared. All right. First things first, check the picnic table. Now let's see anything here. Check the other side of the table. Nothing there. What's that? Look at that. That's weird. Something fall? It's like a circle here in the snow. Wait. Oh, there's something. What is that? What is that? Oh, it's like it's a bracelet. Let's say I renew. I renew. What's that? I'm guessing it's one of those like those old bracelets that used to be like really, really popular or something. Like the magnetic ones that were supposed to like improve your balance or, you know, whatever it was. I'm wondering if it's one of those. You know what I'm talking about? They had like the infomercials for them, and they're like, oh, this bracelet will, like, if you wear it, it's got this special magnetic force to it that'll improve your circulation and your balance and your longevity and stuff like that. It was, of course, all just a big, you know, sham. Well, maybe not. I shouldn't say that. I know nothing about that type of stuff, but I think that's what this is. I'm guessing just from the name, I Renew. All right. Well, I mean, that's where we found that was like almost dead on where the point was. So my camera just quit recording on me. I might have bumped it, but I forgot what I was saying. But anyways, so finding that there is not very sinister, but I mean, it was right where the point was. So, but you don't always get something, you know, that correlates with what you said as an intent on Randonautica sometimes. But getting, you know, what lies in the dark, I mean, that did lie in the dark under the snow and everything else. So, you know, there's a dog over there. Here it sounds large and angry. It's way back in that forest, but it's definitely over there. Man. Looks like people are like sledding in the snow or something, maybe, over here. Yeah, then back there looks like a pretty good sized forest. I think this is a pond, actually. Yeah, I think this is actually a pond. I'm not going to walk out on it. I don't know how frozen it is, but we're going to get back in the car. And I'm going to do some more intents. We're not done. We're not done quite yet. We're not done quite yet. We're gonna see if we can find some more stuff. All right, back again. All right, so we found a bracelet. Where did I put that? It's in my pocket. I found a bracelet, an I Renew bracelet. Fantastic. I guess that is what lies in the darkness. Very sinister, very scary. I Renew is terrifying. If I put it on, I'll gain like some powers or something from my improved magnetic ability. I'm not going to put it on. It's nasty. It's not nasty. It just feels weird from being like rubber and wet from sitting in the snow for who knows how long. Notice one thing as I've been here. Bunch of people, like, they definitely keep, I'm guessing they keep their eye on this place, because I've noticed a lot of cars just driving by really slowly and people just like looking at me. So yeah, must be because, you know, who visits the park this late, if it is a park. I think it's a park, just from the picnic tables and the hours posted. But whatever, you know, if they don't like people being here until midnight, then they shouldn't have the sign open until midnight. Next point, or next intent we are going to do is going to be Shrouded. I was thinking about that one, Shrouded. There we go. There's Randonautica. Got the owl in the air. Shrouded. I don't know. I thought that would be a cool one to do. Shrouded. That's a hard word to say over and over. Shrouded. All right, we got one. And once again, we got another pretty decent sized drive, decent length drive. So yeah, we're gonna head out there, check it out, see if there's anything out here, see if we get anything. Yeah, it's right off the road, another little forest area, similar to the one that we just were at before this, where I thought I heard something down the path. It looks almost just like that, except I'm a good distance away from that one that we went to. All right, guys, I'm gonna head there, and we'll have a look together and hopefully find some cool stuff. All right, we just pulled up at the next spot and almost forgot my light yet again. Let me slide that on the camera. Try and get it hooked up with my big goofy gloves on. Grab my flashlight, we're good. So now the point is over here. Over here, down between these two trees. Oh man, this is probably a bad idea. Because it looks like it's, yeah, it looks like it's all rocks. Oh yeah, this is a terrible idea, honestly. It's just all rocks that I can't see under the snow. So we're just gonna, oh man, oh yep, this is a bad idea. And bricks. Somebody put bricks out here. So we're just gonna have to take it really slow. Really, really find our footing. Dude, this sucks. This really sucks, guys. At least it'll be like one of those things I can kind of find my way back a little bit easier by following my footprints. But all right, cool. All right, cool, cool. Well, we made it in one piece. We're to where the point is at, which is, like I said, it's between these two trees. There's like a river or something right here. I still gotta be careful because there might still be rocks buried underneath here. But yeah, it looks like there's some sort. I mean, it doesn't look. There is some sort of like frozen waterway under here. Yeah, you can see it. Oh yeah, there's definitely water. You can see it on the bridge where it doesn't have the snow on it. So I don't want to walk out here because that wouldn't be good. Frozen lakes are fine, but frozen rivers are another story. Oh, excuse me. All right, what do we got? Do we got anything? Shrouded. That means something could be hidden. Well, that's not really saying much. Like everything that we go and look for is hidden. Oh, look at these nasty thorn bushes I almost walked straight into. Hello? Dude, what was that? I heard something, but... Hello? I don't know what that was. If it was even anything. What's that? See that? Something shiny. Shoot, where'd it go? Oh, dude, I just dropped it. Oh, that's it. I think that's it. Oh, no wonder. It's like glass. Dude, it's like glass. No, it's not like glass. It is glass. It's all slippery. Hold on. I'm going to get this away from the shore. Yeah, we'll just go back up here. I just got to follow my footprints. Everywhere I stepped was pretty solid. Oh. All right. Let's have a look at this. It's like a piece of glass, or maybe could be epoxy even. It's definitely not plastic. It's way too heavy for plastic. Glass, I think. And it's got what was that, dude? Did you guys hear that? Yo, what the? What was that, dude? Literally, what? What the? What is back there? That is one of the creepiest. That is one of the creepiest things I have ever heard. Hands down, that is one of the creepiest things I have ever heard. Wow. I don't know what that was. But I am getting in the car and locking the door and starting the engine. And facing my headlights that way so I can see if something is coming. What the guys, sorry to get distracted from the intent, but dude, I've never heard anything like that before. I hope you guys heard it. I hope the camera picked it up because I need to. Come on. Because I need to figure that out. If you couldn't hear that, so what that noise was. One, I don't actually know what made that noise, but it was like this. It sounded almost like a bullfrog, but it's winter. Bullfrogs are not going to be out. But it wasn't a bullfrog. It was like, but it was a deep, like, just like that, like, like I can't do it. It was so deep, but it was like that. It was like a noise like that, like just like this guttural, like, and then it sounded like a whistle. Like it was a pause for a few seconds and like a whistle. Dude, I don't know how to explain it. It sounded like a whistle, but not. Like, it sounded like somebody, like making a whistle, but, like, I hope I have that on camera. Or, I know I got it on camera. I don't know if I got the audio, though, because it wasn't that loud. It was like, okay. I mean, how the best way I can explain it sounds really stupid. Is like a whistle, but if somebody was trying to describe a whistle and make it using words. I don't know how to explain. That's the only way I can describe it. Like, just like I can't even do it. Like, it was just a really, really weird noise. And it wasn't far either. It was not far. Like, it was definitely, like, I don't know. It was definitely like maybe like a block or two away from me. First thing I thought was maybe it's coyotes, but I've never heard any coyotes make that noise ever. Anyways, where'd this thing go? I haven't even looked at this yet. I got way distracted by that weird noise. But okay, so we got this weird glass. It's definitely glass. This thing's like ice. This glass, this glass thing. Some sort of like display paperweight type thing, and it looks like it's got a piece of like of old paper in it. Yeah, look at the back. Look at the back of this thing. So it's definitely a piece of old paper that had been torn from something and then put in this glass mold. That almost looks like leather, not paper. There's a picture of a deer standing by a stream. A deer and a horse standing by a stream with a bunch of trees in the background. I don't know, dude. That's weird. That's weird. I don't know what that is. But it's also weird that we've gotten 2 intents of deer tonight that have something to do with deer. One was that weird one with the googly eyes. Now the other one's this one. So, I don't know, dude. That's kind of bizarre. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to think about that. Yeah, really bizarre. All right, we are setting our last intent for this evening because I'm getting cold. There's weird stuff happening, and I want to go home because I'm not camping anywhere. So after this, I got to drive an hour and a half home. All right, let's see. Last intent. I actually did not pick a last intent. Last intent will be the last intent. How about that? All right, bird is in the air. Last intent. Last intent. Last intent. Let's see what we get. Might be good. Might suck. All right, we got one. Cool. All right, excellent. Once again, a far drive, but that's all right. For the last intent, who cares? Let's end this night. Hopefully it's a good one. End it on a bang. What do you say? Try our best anyways. All right, let's get to it. We have just pulled up, and once again, I forgot the light. Oops. There we go. We pulled up to our final intent. And of course, we get a graveyard. Because why wouldn't we, you know? So it's interesting because I did ask for final intent, and it brought us to the final intent. Man, it smells terrible out here. Like manure. But would people be putting manure down in their fields in the middle of winter? Man, dude, it smells awful out here. What is that? Whatever. Got some old graves too. 1850, 1911. Whoa! No way, dude. This is, I think, the oldest one I've ever seen. 1788 in 1799. Yo, there's coyotes out in that field. You hear that? Yeah, there's coyotes big time. I hear, not pack, they don't really travel in packs, but I hear them calling to each other. So anyways, the point is at the end of this road. And I was going to park. I wanted to park in a way that I could easily leave. So I didn't want to be around here fumbling with a turn. I just wanted the car to be pointed so if I need to leave and hurry up, I could. So that's why I didn't park down here. But I'm not seeing anything. Hello? Who's back there? Who's back there? I don't see any footprints though. Dude, it was that same laughing as before. It was that exact same laughing as before. It was like... It's like it came from right behind one of the trees. Like that tree that I was like looking at and I was like, come on out. It sounded like it was coming from right behind that. Dude, that was the exact same laughter that I heard earlier when we were walking down that trail. The same exact thing I heard. Exact same. But and then I remember saying, like, there's no footprint, which I did not see any footprints. Like that, like somebody was hiding back there. It was like something was making that laugh, and it wasn't a person. Oh, man, dude, I don't know what that was. That was, oh, man, that was creepy. That was creepy. I was not about to deal with it though. Like, I heard the coyotes. Like, I heard all those coyotes, which, I mean, I know. Like, I know that coyotes are harmless to, you know, adult-sized people, unless they're a rabbit, of course. But like coyotes are pretty much harmless. But still, like, when you hear them getting all worked up and calling to each other, and it's just you in the middle of a graveyard, like, it's creepy, you know. But so that kind of like put me on edge. And then and it wasn't the wind, dude. That was not the wind. That was laughing 110% without a shadow of a doubt. That was somebody laughing behind there. So it's like, did something follow me? Has something been following me around all night? Has something attached themselves to me? I don't know, dude. I don't know. But I'm leaving. I'm going to get out of here. And yeah, no, that's about all I need for tonight. Oh. Huh. Well, that was something. I am officially very far away, very far out of that area. And I have spent the better part of this past 40 minutes that I've been driving trying to come to a conclusion of what that exactly was. What could come up and bang on my rear window, which I'm certain that you guys heard. So, yeah, as I was filming that last part, you know, just kind of recapping, summarizing everything, dude, something came up and just like either hit or slapped or something on the back window, and I hit the gas and my camera goes flying, and I grabbed the camera and I bumped it off by mistake as I grabbed it, which I'd rather stop it recording than let it hit the floor. But dude, I have no idea what that was. I don't think it was a person. I don't know. If you have any ideas, let me know in the comments. But dude, that was a wild night. That was a wild welcome back to Randonautica. Oh man. Oh, so yeah, that does it. I'm going home. I am going home. I am just done for tonight. Oh man, so I'm gonna keep this outro short as I can. Guys, let me know what you thought of this video. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you think was in the graveyard. And let me know if I should continue to do Randonauticas, if I should bring Randonautica back. Like I said, if I'm going to bring it back, I need at least 350 likes, bare minimum, on this video. So make sure you go down there, hit that like button, leave me a comment letting me know if I should bring Randonauticas back. Because that's wild. So yeah, hit that like button, guys. Make sure you do that. Yeah, we'll keep doing them, but yeah, tonight was wild. Tonight was definitely wild. All right, thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for being here. I appreciate you all. You guys are awesome. You are the best audience ever on YouTube, and I'm very thankful to have you. Big shout out also to our patrons and our YouTube channel members. Thank you for making today's video possible. You guys are awesome. And yeah, make sure you follow the social media. Links are in the description. To follow me on Snapchat, Instagram, join the Discord. We have a great crew in Discord, and everywhere else. New haunted camping video will be coming very soon, and possibly, potentially, maybe more Randonautica. Let me know if you guys want it. Alright guys, have a good night or day wherever you're at. Make sure to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and see you very soon on the next video. Peace out.